Today on Riddles in the Dark.
Two men sit in a wagon, strangers, never seeing each other before that night. Their pasts never intertwined, and yet, before the night was over, they'd both be responsible for each other's death. The mystery. How and why? Hey everybody, welcome to Audio Dungeon. This is Riddles in the Dark. You know how it works. I will read to you a mystery set in a fictional world. Our players will have to solve said mystery by asking me yes or no questions, which I will answer honestly. We have two very special guests today, Taylor Secondo and Eddie Finocchiaro.
That's me.
So hopefully they could add some brain power to this otherwise brainless group. Wow. And come to the right conclusion.
Strong.
Tell the truth.
Strong. How do you really feel?
Today's mystery is entitled Strangers in the Night. Two men sit in a wagon, strangers, never seeing each other before that night. Their pasts never intertwined, and yet, before the night was over, they'd both be responsible for each other's death. The mystery. How and why?
Dun, dun, dun.
All right.
I'm scared.
Okay.
And so they're both dead.
They're always dead.
They're always dead. That's how we always find them.
I think we need another read. I think everybody's
Why
stunned.
can't they be alive?
Reread it.
Today's mystery is called Strangers in the Night. Two men sit in a wagon, strangers, never seeing each other before that night. Their pasts never intertwined, and yet before the night was over, they'd both be responsible for each other's death. The mystery? How and why? You have 10 seconds.
God bless you.
Oh my god, they sat in a wagon. So, was the wagon moving?
Yes.
Were they prisoners?
No.
Was the wagon going towards a cliff?
The wagon going towards a cliff. I will say yes.
Wow. Is the wagon going too fast for that?
No.
Were they passengers in the wagon, or did one of them own the wagon?
Irrelevant.
Did the wagon go off the cliff?
Yes.
Wow.
Is either one of them driving the wagon?
No.
Is there anyone else on the wagon?
No. Irrelevant.
Is that how they died? The wagon going off the cliff?
Yes.
Okay.
Were they drunk?
Wow.
No.
Did they? Did the mechanism that's going to stop them break?
No.
Were they dead before they went off the cliff?
No.
Were they
Good
blind?
question.
No.
Are they rolling down a hill?
No.
Was one of them named Cliff?
That is the way this game works.
It really is. But not this time.
They're rolling down cliff.
He's just a really fat guy, and they rolled down and died.
Let's see.
Okay, so
So, did someone push the wagon?
No.
Is magic involved?
No.
Do they
That's
speak
gonna
the
be
same
my question.
language? Irrelevant?
No. Yes.
Yes, they did.
Irrelevant.
Okay.
No, irrelevant.
Were they put into some Saw-like situation by some sort of evil villain?
Was there a key buried in his
You are
gullet?
both strangers, but you'll be responsible.
He said they were responsible for each other's deaths, though. They're responsible.
So did they end up fighting on the wagon?
No.
did one fall off the cliff, try to save the other one, and then he pulled the other guy off?
No.
Wow.
I just made up that whole thing in my head.
I'm done.
Did they go down in the wagon together at the same time?
Did they go down at the same time?
Did they both die? Did they both die? Well, I mean, people pay a lot of
yeah.
money for that, but
Yeah.
did they? Yes. Okay.
Yes. They both fell at the same
They
time.
fell at the same time.
Okay, we need to figure out why they're in the wagon, perhaps.
Yes.
I think he said that it could be a cliff at the end, so I think a cliff is
was
only...
the
No,
wagon
wagon
that's how they died.
horse-drawn? Was it a
He said they died
horse-drawn
off when
wagon?
they went off the cliff.
He said, but he also said, like, okay, yes, let's make it a cliff.
Irrelevant.
So the cliff is not really a big point of the story, I think.
think it was a rickshaw.
Okay, but
The
then
guy
he wanted
ran
to know
off the
how
cliff.
they
Yeah,
died.
like
That was one of the things. How do they die and why?
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
there's,
so,
there's
they're
still a
responsible.
very important part of
yeah.
the...
That's,
So
that's,
how
that's
did
what I'm saying.
they
There's
die?
nothing
Well,
more
we
to
got
it.
the one part.
Are they poisoned?
No.
And we said there's nobody else in the wagon with them.
Irrelevant.
Not drunk.
Irrelevant.
were they heading to the same destination?
That's strange.
No. That is very important.
Oh wow.
Head-on
Good
collision?
Oh.
No.
Oh.
What's that
Wait,
looked at?
I don't
Was
know.
there more than one wagon?
Yes!
So
Okay.
but not a head-on collision, but did they crash to each other and now they're both
Combined.
now they're both sitting on the same wagon?
Do two wagons?
Wait,
What was that?
Now they're both sitting on the same wagon.
What?
No, what was the question? What was your question?
That's what I said.
No, no. What was your question?
Did they?
What was the question?
It's like, yes! What'd you say?
You're doing it. This is what you're doing. You're going, the same wagon?
No, I said there are other words involved. This was before they were talking. There was a crash, not a head-on collision, and then they at the end it resolved with both of them being on the same wagon.
Well, the wagon's
Was
racing.
there? Did the two wagons crash?
Did they collide?
Did they collide
In any
in
way?
some way?
No.
All right,
Okay.
so that's it.
All right.
That's
Was
the end
one
of
guy
that.
off the wagon? One guy was on the wagon one time.
No.
Wait, they were both on different wagons.
Yes!
So there's two separate wagons.
Were they racing?
No.
All right, did one guy cut the other guy off and he didn't use his blinker? And then they hit wagons. And then he said, no, screw you. And then they fell off the cliff.
Good question.
Close. Very close.
Now we're getting somewhere.
You guys are like this far
All right, so
away.
we
You
know
remember
that-
that was
Those
We know there's
that was a
wait,
very
wait.
very good line of
So wait,
questioning.
Okay.
we know there's two wagons. We know that they fall off a cliff. So how did they? Why was the reason they fell off the cliff?
Yeah, that's
what we
pretty
need
much
to
all
know.
that's left.
Are
Yeah.
the wagons attached now?
No.
They got stuck together.
What?
It's not a train.
This is how I'm Italian. This is how I communicate. If my hands are involved, I can't speak to you.
We don't know what he says when his hands are
Let me
up.
understand.
Hey, bibbidi bobbidi.
Is there two wagons in it together?
There's I'll say this in regards to the cliff. There's just one little thing that you're missing,
It was a cliff bar.
and I want to
Cliff notes.
I want to do a callback too when Taylor had asked, "Are they going in the same direction?" The answer was no. Just remember that.
Did they T-bone each other?
So
No,
Okay.
They weren't going the same direction at the beginning, but now they are.
no,
No.
They are not, nor were they ever going in the same direction.
Were they going towards each other?
Yes.
Okay.
Did they see each other and think that the road was like still there?
No.
Did he think he was looking at a mirror?
Was one of them on an iPhone? And he just lost track of the road and
Possibly,
Not
but
paying
in this
attention.
case, irrelevant.
He was,
Irrelevant.
he was using his carrier pigeon.
Ah.
Yeah.
he's tweeting.
He was
Because he
Oh,
tweets.
you did
You
that.
see how
I see
see,
what you did
you
there.
gotta be faster, kids, on the internet. All right, so we know that they hit each other. We know that.
And they're still not
Wait,
traveling
they
in the same
weren't
direction.
going
Wait,
the
no,
same
no,
way.
no,
They
no,
hit
no,
each
there's no
other.
collision. There's
They're
no
going
collision.
There's no-
We do
wait,
not
But
know
they
that.
both fall off.
Guys,
We didn't-
there's no collision.
We
They're not
didn't-
involved. Take
There's
your
no
hands
col-
and separate
I mean,
them.
they're plain. It's obvious there's no collision.
We all
there
know
has
that,
been
bro.
many. I mean,
why
I
are
don't
you
know.
pointing
Wait,
at all the
are they on
exits?
opposite sides of the cliff?
Yes.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Yes.
Are they tied to something?
Wait,
I'll say, at one point, yes, they are.
wait. Is one guy on the top and one guy on the bottom?
No.
was there a bridge?
Yes.
Oh!
Okay, so the bridge collapsed?
Yes.
Nice.
And they
That's
attached on the way down.
okay. Yes.
There was collision.
So
Fine.
they were attached.
We knew there was collision the whole time.
Just let him have this,
As they
okay?
fall, they go like this. and
That's all I'm saying.
And their worlds collide.
okay, here is the official answer.
Wow.
They both sit in a wagon, but it isn't the same wagon. There are two wagons going different directions on a road, and they both decide to cross a bridge at the same time. When they see the other wagon, they slow down to avoid an accident. Unfortunately, the bridge was not strong and couldn't take the strain of the wagons for that long. it collapsed,
What a crappy bridge.
sending both wagons to their doom.
I'm limited by my cartoon brain because all I keep picturing is a guy on his like this, going down it, and I'm like, what other is happening? I keep trying to put in another one in there. Maybe
Was one of the drivers Wile E. Coyote?
Possibly.
And was the bridge made by Acme?
Yes, it was.
There we go.
Absolutely
Where
was.
does he get all that money?
Great job. Great job, guys.
He's got side
Bastard.
jobs.
You solved the mystery.
He speaks to a dog with glasses.
Hey!
This has been Riddles in the Dark, and we are Audio Dungeon. Thanks very much, guys.
Yeah.